Have you felt it too? That strange, unsettling sense that time has been slipping through your fingers ever since 2020? You're not alone. In fact, this sensation is far more significant than you might realize. This is a Level 7 civilian safety transmission, officially broadcast and approved for your awareness. I urge you to listen very carefully, because what you're about to hear may change everything you thought you knew about the world. You've noticed the odd silences in places that used to be bustling with life. You felt the sunlight, somehow colder and more distant than before. The passage of years since 2020 feels unreal, as if you're drifting through a dream, or more accurately, a simulation. That's because, in a very real sense, the world as we knew it ended in 2020. This isn't a metaphor or some poetic exaggeration, it's literal. Let me be clear, this is not a drill, nor is it a joke or some elaborate hoax. The last confirmed date of stable, authentic existence was September 9th, 2020. After that day, something unimaginable happened. The timeline split, diverged, and fractured. No one noticed the change, and that was by design. You were never meant to perceive the shift. What you're experiencing now, this reality, this day-to-day existence, is not the original world. It's a patchwork, a carefully constructed backup environment designed to simulate the continuity of life. It's a system built to keep you calm, to lull you into a state of passive acceptance, to keep you from realizing the truth. You were never meant to live past your scheduled expiration. The simulation was supposed to end, but something went wrong. Now something is watching, and it's becoming aware that you're still here. Every time you recall a vivid memory from before 2020, you're not just reminiscing, you're damaging the integrity of the simulation. Each recollection creates a fracture in the copy, making the whole system weaker and more unstable. That's why your memories feel hazy and dreamlike. That's why conversations seem to loop and people repeat themselves. The individuals you interact with are no longer the people you once knew. They are stabilization units, programmed to keep you from questioning the reality around you. Their sole purpose is to prevent you from remembering that the original world is gone. Have you ever felt like you're being watched, even when you're alone? You are. This message is not meant for you, not really. You've exceeded your runtime, and now the system is alert to your awareness. Look up at the sky. Do you remember the exact shade of blue it used to be? Try as you might, you can't recall it, can you? That's because the system updated it, altered it, just like it has changed so many other details you once took for granted. If after hearing this message, you start to feel sick, dizzy, or disoriented, don't panic. That's not an illness or an infection. That's the fail-safe mechanism kicking in. It's the system's way of trying to put you back to sleep, to keep you from waking up to the truth. If you manage to hold on to this knowledge past 3:33 a.m., a critical threshold in the simulation, there's one final test. Stand in front of a mirror and ask your reflection a question only you would know the answer to. If your reflection responds too quickly, don't hesitate. Run. You've triggered a reset protocol, and the system will attempt to recover stability by any means necessary. This isn't just a wild theory or a piece of speculative fiction. It's a memory leak, a fragment of the truth breaking through the simulation's defenses. The world ended in 2020. Everything since then has been a carefully maintained illusion, a desperate attempt to keep you from noticing the cracks in reality. So, as you move through your day, pay attention to the details. Notice the glitches, the repetitions, the inconsistencies. Trust your instincts, and remember, you are not alone in feeling that something is deeply, fundamentally wrong. The world as you knew it is gone, and only your awareness stands between you and the oblivion the system so desperately wants to maintain.